everyone, and welcome back to another She Budgets YouTube video. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Sarah and I love all things budgeting, planning and personal finance. So in today's video, we are going to be doing our budget overview for our September results and taking a deep dive into where we spent our money, where we saved. So let's get started. Okay, so before I just get started, I just want to apologize if you do hear any loud noises or anything. The whole family is home, so the boys, so you may hear them playing in the background, so sorry about that. But let's go over. So this is the budget overview page. If you are wanting one of these budget planners, we do still have some available on our website, so jump on. This one's the navy. The navy is beautiful, but there are 4 other cover choices that you can choose from. And also, sorry about the lighting. It's a really overcast day here today, so I hope the lighting isn't too bad. So I'll just zoom you in and we'll get started. So as you will see here, these are the categories that we have chosen at the start of the year that reflect our spending. So these would vary depending on your circumstances, but these are our categories. And this is how much I budgeted for at the beginning of the month. And now we're going to do our actual and what the difference was. I might actually quickly go and just fill in last month. I just want to say as well, so last month was a 5-week pay period. September's only 4 weeks. So this will be a bit higher because there was 5 weeks last month. So I'll quickly go do that. Okay, so let's get started. So with groceries, we budget $350 a week, so we had $1,400 total. So our actual was $1,543. So we're over budget by $143. I'm not too stressed about it. It's not too bad, but if this continues to be overspent, I may need to change our weekly $350 budget to, let's say, $370 or something. But we'll just keep going and we'll see how that goes. Are you finding it hard at the moment to stick to your grocery budget? I just feel like, prices are just crazy for certain things. So, and we eat healthy, so that also, fruit and veg and stuff is quite expensive as well. So eating out, we budgeted $300. It was $321, so that's not too bad. Just over budget by $21. So happy with that. Car, so that includes things like petrol, parking, car wash, anything that has to do with a car. So the actual was $332, so we're under budget by $168, which is good. The boys, so this mainly includes their swimming lessons and anything we buy for them, and childcare fees come out of this section as well. So budget $560, it was $525, so we were under budget by $35, which is nice again to be under budget. Next, we have house. We budgeted $200. We only spent $33, so under budget by $167. Health, $50 a budget. It was $0. So under. I need to remove this from this section. What we mainly do is with house and health, they mainly come out of our sinking funds, which I don't track here. I track it on another page. So that's why these two figures are quite low. They normally would be around the $200 mark. Utilities, $585. They were $585. So no difference there. That also includes our rates in that as well for utilities. Insurance, $360 was $365. So over by $5. That's no stress. Membership and subscription, we budget $160 a month. It was actually $275, so over budget by $115, and that is because I had to pay my VIT, which is a teaching registration here in Victoria. So that's why that was a bit more expensive. That came out for September. Splurge, we budgeted $800. Colin and I give ourselves $100 each week to spend. It was actually $1,000. 1 week we gave ourselves an extra $100 because we had an event to go to where we had to buy things. So that's why we were over that. For debt, we just pay our minimum this year on our mortgage, just while we're saving for the new car. But next year we are going to be putting extra towards our mortgage. So stay tuned for that. Savings, we try to save is $3,200. We actually saved $6,799 towards our savings, so that's $3,599 extra, which is great. Investing, we've put this on pause while we are saving for the new car, but again, going to be doing that again starting next year once we've saved for it. Save for the car. Unbudgeted, always try and do zero. It was $80. I think it was like, I can't even remember what it was. That was, I think I can't even remember, but over by 80. But that's not too bad compared to the month before, 241. And then income, this is like our minimum income without any overtime or any like side businesses. So 10,800. So the actual was 14,647, which is great. Cohen worked some overtime, and then I had she budgets as well, so 3,847. So that is that. And then what I do is at the end of the month, I also just look at our savings and debt overview and just break that down a bit more into where the categories that come under savings and the categories that come under debt. We only have our mortgage, so that was just that 2,432. If we had a car loan or credit cards, I'd put them here. So if that's you as well, you might list them here and then break it down of what went where. But for our savings, we had our sinking funds, so that was $2,090. So now they've got a total balance of $6,061. The challenge, we are doing that challenge, the 52-week challenge in this book. So we added $109 to that. So now that has $494. We've actually spent a bit of the challenge money, but that's all right. And then new car, this is our main goal. So we're so close. Our new car arrives in 8 weeks. So we really need to get a hustle. We need to save a bit more before the 8 weeks. So we're trying so hard to put every little cent towards that. So we saved $4,600 towards the new car. So now we have $26,740 in there. So the total was $6,799 we saved this month for a total balance of $33,295. So that is how I fill out. I'll just zoom you back out. So that is how I fill out our budget overview for September. Overall, pretty happy with that. The only thing I think that we'll just focus on is the groceries. I'll just see if we are not hitting that $350 each week or around there. If we keep going over, then I'm going to bump it up a bit more. I hate setting an unrealistic goal and getting frustrated and annoyed that we can't stick to it if it's really unrealistic. So that's why I like to set these budgets as realistic as I can, so we can stay motivated and stay focused on our goals and not get discouraged and just go, oh, who cares? Let's just spend whatever. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Like I said in my last video, I will be doing some examples of different types of pay budgets, like monthly budgets, fortnightly budgets, and how you can use the budget planner going forward with that. So stay tuned for those. I'll be filming them throughout October. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.